When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle is lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
Paddock calls.
Anon, anon.
Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I, a right witch, the rum-fed Runyon cried. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the Tiger. But in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
Oh, show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, wrecked as homeward he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The
Weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9.
Peace. The charms wound
up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called to forays? What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire, they look not like inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live you? Or are you off that man may question? They seem to understand me by each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis!
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth, who shall be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? To me you speak not. If you can, look into the seeds of time, say which grain will grow, which will not. Speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors, nor your hate.
Hail!
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 Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers, and tell me more. By Sinel's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they have stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, when it not so?
To the selfsame tune and words. Who comes here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which addition, hail, most worthy Thane, for 'tis thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment beats a life which he deserves to lose, for treasons, capital, confessed and proven, have overthrown him.
Glamis, and the Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Oh, thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides the Thane of Cawdor. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature?
Look how our partners rap.
If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon him like our strange garments cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour run through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
And hold enough. Come, let's leave.
They met me in the day of success, and they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned with desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in wonder, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before the weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with, Hail King, that shall be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, so that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great. Thou art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. That which thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Oh, hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits into thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
Give him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend to mortal thoughts, unsex me here, fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of the direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the passage and the access to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts and drink my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in thy sightless substance you wait on nature's mischief. Come. Oh. Come, thick night, and pull thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife knows not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Oh, great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, oh, and greater than both by the all-hail hereafter, oh. Your letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
When goes hence?
Tomorrow as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome with your eye and your hand and your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear, for to alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Nothing in his life became him like believing it. He died as one that had been studied in his death. To throw away the dearest thing he owed as 'twere a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, the temple-haunting martlet, does approve by his loved mansionry that the heaven's breath smells wooing me here. No jutty, frieze, buttress, nor coign of vantage, but this bird hath made his pendant bed and procreant cradle. Where they most breed and haunt, I have observed, the air is delicate.
See our honored hostess. The love that follows us sometimes is our trouble, which still we thank is love.
All our service in every point, twice done and then done double. were poor and single business to contend against those honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house.
Where's the Thane of Cawdor? We coursed him at the heels and had a purpose to be his purveyor. But he rides well. Dear and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and shall continue our graces toward him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which, being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Beside, this Duncan had borne his faculties so meek, had been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will speak like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off.
He is almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
If he asked for me,
No, you naughty has.
we will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I had bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which should be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since and wakes it now to look so pale and green at what it did so freely? From this moment such I account thy love. Art thou afeared to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest, the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting the I dare not wait upon the I would, like the poor cat of the adage?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. To be more than you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and you would make both. They have made themselves, and that in their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and I know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed its brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
And if we should fail?
We fail? But put your courage to the sticking place and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his tilled chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory the warder of the brain shall be a fume, the receipt of reason a limbeck only, while in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as if in a death. What cannot you and I do upon the unguarded Duncan? What can we not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted metal shall compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and use the very daggers that we have done it?
Who shall dare receive it other? For we shall make our grief and clamor roar upon his death.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it 'tis later, sir.
Here, take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Here, take thee that too. Heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Give me my sword. Who's here?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's abed. This diamond he greets your wife withal, by the name of most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless content. All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that business. Good repose the while.
The like to you, sir. Come.
Go bid thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Of mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, o'er the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Thou sure and firm-set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Oh, peace. It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman that gives the sternest good night. He is about it. The doors are open. The surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I drugged their possets.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack! I'm afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark! I laid the daggers ready. He could not miss 'em. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done't. My husband.
I have done the deed. Did that now hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I?
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did cry in his sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and I heard them. One cried, Amen, and the other, God bless us. I could not say God bless us when they did say Amen.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce Amen? I had most need of blessing, and Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after in these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care. The death of each day's life. Sore labor's bath. Balm of hurt minds. Great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more. Glamis had murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done and look upon it again. I dare not.
Oh, you give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the grooms' faces with all, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? They tear out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hands? No, this my hands will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, and I shame to have a heart so white. I hear knocking at the south gate. Retire we